Hey everybody, Dr. Moon here. I'm down here in Blacksburg where we're getting ready for stepping out, and we're going to be playing at the busker stage. Let me show you. This is the new stage they have set up right here on the corner with Subaki. And then if you look this way, this is usually pretty full right here, but there's people who sit here on those steps. So that's a good there, and there's coming around to Gillies. There's the mural. Now that this street is closed off permanently, they are setting up their tents and things. This is the mill parlor and the river mill. Just to give you an idea of, it's a really good sized stage. It is really large. So it's a great spot for plenty of musicians. That's a good deal there. So, all right. So when we get back to the house, I'm gonna sit down and tell you some things about what to do and what not to do as far as getting in and out of the festival and ways to make it good. So I will see you in just a little bit. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed looking at that view downtown. What a great performance area. So you see how much room there is. There's room for a lot of different types of things that we can do. So let's really be creative as far as utilizing that stage and having some really good times with it. So let me give you some ideas in general as far as festivals, going into a festival and busking inside the festival, some things to look for, some things maybe not to do, or things that you may run into difficulty with. So I've made a list here, and I have some things that I hope will help you just on a practical level if you're going to be a busker and you're going to go out to play somewhere. So before you ever leave the house, get a 3x5 card of some type and write your information on it, your phone number and your name and your emergency contact information. Because when you're busking, you're out on the street, you're in all different types of conditions, and so anything could happen. And so having something that identifies who you are, an emergency contact number or something, is a great idea. And sometimes I've done it and sometimes not, but I highly recommend that, especially going into a festival environment. There's so much stress sometimes getting in and out. It's a lot of times hot or bad weather. So that brings me to my next great busker hint, especially for our festival Stepping Out. Stepping Out is a great downtown Blacksburg festival. It's every year. I've played it. I played the very first one in 1981, and I'm actually going to play this year again on the new busker stage, and so that'll be Saturday from 5 to 6. But a poncho is $1.50, maybe tops $1.75. You can get them at the Dollar General Market, Dollar Tree, something like that. Get a couple of ponchos. Wherever you are and you're going out to busk, you can definitely get caught in the rain, and you can get caught at a festival in the rain. That means getting out or getting through the crowd can be really difficult. You have to move really slowly. A poncho before you go in, best $1.50 that you'll ever spend. Keep it in your guitar case along with a couple extra picks, things like that. And so that brings me to getting to the festival. I'll tell you where I've been in terms of looking back. Look back. When you get to the festival and you get ready to leave your vehicle, wherever you've had to park, look back as you're getting ready to move away from it. Last year, I got all the way downtown from up at the library in our town, and I had left my sign and my harmonica rack on top of my cab of my truck. So then I had to weave my way back through the crowds of the festival in order to get back to get the rest of my stuff. Same way with when you're done performing, if you've set up somewhere and you've performed and you're getting ready to go, look back, pack up everything, look back, look at the ground, look around, and make sure that you're not leaving anything. And that's the reason that you need to travel light. This is not the place for a bunch of speakers and amplifiers and cables and things like that. Whatever your act is, try to keep it as minimal as you possibly can. If you have any kind of sound, look at a battery operated thing that also keeps your volume level down. You don't have any kind of noise complaint. If you're playing some kind of pre-recorded music that goes with your act, then that's great. But again, travel light, because you're going to have to park way away from wherever you've got to go to and walk all the way down. And so when you get there, you may want to initially walk through the festival, and what you're sort of looking for are open areas and areas maybe where a vendor didn't show up. If there's a space there, that's a 10 by 10 space that's probably standing empty. You can always look at setting up in there. The thing is that the crowds are moving through. You can't block traffic. You're not wanting to do something where everyone would maybe want to stop and watch you do something. It's not a good magic show kind of spot, because people are going to be walking by there. And so if you're a music act or something, be a good neighbor. Don't overstay your welcome. The vendors have paid top dollar to be there. They have to sell a lot in order to just cover their basic fees. So you're popping in, you're able to sing or play your saxophone, your violin, your gospel group, whatever you've stopped in to sing. Sing a little bit, then move on. That's the nature of busking. That's the nature of doing a street performance, things like that. You want to be able to be an asset to it. That's another thing. Look the part as best you can. Wear something festive. Don't look like a homeless person that stopped in, because again, you're within the festival. You're within a public area, but the festival people is so important to be immediately responsible or responsive to anyone that asks you to do anything. If it's the law enforcement, if it's one of the festival staff, immediately move over to an area. And that brings you to the next area, which is the fringes. The fringes of a festival are sometimes really the best thing. When you go into a festival, if you are a busker, you're busking, you're trying to get money, and you are competing with the food vendors, the craft vendors, all the other organizations that are there. There's a million people that have something to offer, or something that the person can go away with and have, and you're a busker, you're just performing and looking for a tip. The outer edges of the festival, where people park and then walk through. In our particular area right next to the police department, there's a little park area. It's got some places to sit. It is well within the outer edge of the festival, but people park all above there. They have to walk in, and then they have to walk out. And so all the families will come through that area. It's much more relaxed. It's an easier place to play. And people are much more likely to tip you, because you're not competing with all the other things that are there. So that's another thing to think about wherever you're at. Don't look at the heart of the festival. Look on the outer edges of it. Think about where you could fit in there. Pick up trash. When you get there, if you're going to be there anywhere, be a citizen. Pick up trash. Your stage area is your stage area. If you're going to stop and busk, don't stand in trash. Don't have your people stand in trash. Take a moment first. Pick up trash wherever you're at. Get rid of that. Make your area nice. That way you're comfortable. You're not looking bad if someone takes a picture, goes viral, and you're a famous person. You don't want to be there. So again, don't block traffic. Make sure you've got your water with you. Stay hydrated. That is especially true at the stepping out. Is a lot of times a really, really hot festival. And so I think you will do remarkable. I think you can do it. I think that if you've ever wanted to get out and sing or wanted to come down, it's a wonderful opportunity. Blacksburg has been really, really kind to encourage it, and so we're looking forward to that. So thank you so much for stopping in. Sorry it's been a minute since I gave you a new video, but I'll sing some more, and I look forward to seeing you at Stepping Out. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.